Hi guys, hi gals, it's Alex Davidson with you today. Let us talk a little bit about provincial sessions and employer-driven sessions and external sessions, how to immigrate using them. Because the reason for this video is that I got lots of people who have heard about provincial sessions who actually were planning to participate in those sessions but have zero clue how exactly it works. So just to remind you a very quick instruction. Now, first and foremost, you have passed IELTS test successfully, of course. You have your educational credentials evaluated. You have submitted your profile to Express Entry system. That's mandatory, period, okay? You cannot participate in sessions successfully without that. So your Express Entry profile has to be ready. Now, you got this profile ready. Next step, you're looking at your score. If your score is high enough, say 400 plus, and it looks more or less reasonable with the cutoff score this week or the previous weeks, well, you could probably sit and relax for quite some time, making sure that probably, yep, the score would go down to you and you would be selected. Now, what happens if not? Like, what happens if the score doesn't go down or you get 300 plus something, which means your chances are quite slim. Probably the best way for you is to get 600 points through provincial nomination. And every province, of course, is looking to invite those people who have connections with the provinces. Otherwise, you would probably land in there and just leave to another province. We spoke about it in previous videos. So your relatives might work as a connection. For some provinces it would, for others it won't. Your previous employment in a province, your previous study in a province could work as a connection. Now, if you don't have neither, well, you could go to provincial sessions. Those sessions where immigration authorities of a province, they go into a certain country and conduct interviews with the applicants. And the purpose of this interview is to establish this connection. You cannot immigrate to a province without the connection. You cannot use that support. So if you spend your time to travel, that might work as a good proof to an officer that you are doing enough to secure that connection with this particular province. Okay, so this session, it works exactly as a connection for you. Now, what happens at the session, depending on the province, of course, usually visa officers discuss with you the opportunities. They tell you about the opportunities of a province. They look at your profile. They make sure that you correspond to the requirements of provincial programs. So say your occupation is in demand, or you could prove to them that you got strong connections via previous contacts with Canadian employers, etc., etc. Because all the sessions are different. Canadian employers could be those sessions. So the previous ones of New Brunswick, the previous ones of Manitoba have proved that there are lots of employers coming in to communicate with you. But at the end of the day, if you pass that interview, which is usually not so difficult, you would be given a chance to apply to provincial authorities. So what you would do, you would get back home, gather all of your stuff, fill up the forms, documents, submit them to immigration authorities of a province. A province would look at you from different angles. They make sure that your documents are genuine. If everything is fine, you're given that letter of support from a province. Okay, that's provincial certificate, and this certificate gives you exactly those desired 600 points. Now, well, relax, kneel on a chair, and now you could wait for a couple more weeks for the next selection of Express Entry. As soon as the selection comes in, of course, your score is much higher than the average cutoff, so you are invited to be to submit your final documents to Express Entry. Make sure that you undergo medicals within 60 days. Make sure that your police clearances are ready. Submit the documents. Voila! If everything is fine, we'll see you in Canada in 5-6 months. Stay tuned with us.